Hey guys, welcome to Planet Harshat Nair. How are you all? I hope you're fine during this period. Today, we are going to check some 10 facts related to technology which you may have not known about. So, starting off with number 1, the Firefox logo isn't a fox. There is a common misbelief that because the browser is named Firefox, the logo must be a fox. Surprisingly, this furry creature in the logo is actually a red panda. Now, moving on to number 2, the first Apple logo isn't what you would think. Originally, it featured Sir Isaac Newton sitting beneath a tree with an apple about to fall on his head. It was designed back in 1976 and featured a phrase around the border which read, "Newton, a mind forever voyaging through strange seas of thought, alone." Interesting. Now, fact number 3, Google rents out goats. Yes, you read that right. Instead of mowing their lawn, Google rents goats to eat the grass at their Mountain View headquarters. A herder will bring 200 goats, which are herded by a border coolie named Jen. Did you know that the name for robot has dark origins? If you look into the etymology of robot, it comes from the exact word robota, which translates to forced labor or work. The word was first used to refer to a fictional humanoid in a play in 1920. Now, moving on to the fifth fact, the first ever video camera recorder was the size of a piano. Yes, when the first VCR was made in 1956, it was the size of a piano. Now, the sixth fact, Samsung is 38 years and 1 month older than Apple. Samsung was founded as a grocery store on March 1st, 1938 by Lee Young-chul. Apple founders Steve Jobs and Steve Wozniak created Apple Computer Inc. on April 1st, 1976. Now, moving on to the seventh fact. A petabyte is a lot of data. We all know 1 GB is the same 1024 MB, but did you know that 1 petabyte is equivalent to 1024 terabyte? To give an example of how big this is, a 1 petabyte hard drive could hold 13.3 years of HDTV video. A 50 petabyte hard drive could hold the entire written works of mankind from the beginning of recorded history in all languages. It's very interesting, isn't it? Now, the eighth fact, domain name registration used to be free. Way back when people didn't realize how huge the internet would be, registering a domain name was free until 1995. When a free was introduced, it was high. Prices were typically $100 for 2 years of registration. Now the ninth fact, megabytes used to weigh hundreds of pounds. More specifically, 5 megabytes of data weighed 1 ton. In 1956, the first computer had something similar to a hard drive. At the time, it was a huge leap in storage capabilities, but the cabinet that contained the hard drive weighed over 2,200 pounds and could hold 5 MBs of data. Now, moving on to the 10th and the last fact. The radio took 38 years to reach an audience of 50 million. You would think the invention of the radio would be a big deal, but it took 38 years for the radio to reach an audience of 50 million. Meanwhile, the iPod only took 3 years to reach the same milestone. Interesting. Now, we are done with all these 10 facts regarding technology, and I hope that these facts sounded interesting. So for now, thanks for watching this video. Stay home, stay safe, and goodbye.
हंस 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 देखो मेरे स्वैग को कमाल का